The classic thing is that from a outsider's point of view, for somebody that hears a media announcement about a vulnerability, the first inclination is to say, "Wow, the whole world should patch right away."
Right.
And it's almost a thought. Who would think to do anything differently? But obviously, there's some choices that have to be made,
right.
And I think ultimately it's going to come down to. I don't think there's any numerical or quantitative system that you're going to be able to use to say this is the best value.
Right.
For patching versus not patching. So obviously you have to ask yourself some questions and decide what is the best approach. So
Yeah. There was, and we have a list of a bunch of questions that you'd sort of go through to ask yourself. Things like how complex is the exploit? Is it known to be in use? Is it readily available to the would-be attackers? So a list of questions that you would go through in order to figure this out. And this is obviously not hard science here. It's not like
you're not going to get a a from answering
you're not
one of those
right,
questions.
Exactly. It's that you're just going to sort of get a direction, but then you've got the sense of you've got whenever you deal with these, it's not just the security personnel that are involved in these patch fixing scenarios. You've got the other side. You've got the administrative side, the IT side, who are going to have that differing opinion on these things. You're going to say patch now. That's I think we can all be in agreement that you're going to want to go and just patch everything.
Right.
They're going to say, hold on, stop.
Right.
That's going to break stuff. What am I going to do for for this other huge percentage of people who are not going to be able to get to my website now? In essence, you're breaking something, right? That right now is working, but you're going to break it by installing a fix.
Right. And so, I think ultimately the question comes down to what is the risk that the vulnerability is going to get exploited?
Yep.
What is the extent that the exploit is going to be effective? That is it going to hit one or two victims, and are there going to be insignificant impacts, or is it going to basically compromise the entire website? So there are different facets of that to consider. And ultimately, is it something that's going to scale? Is it something that they're going to be able to repeat over and over again rapidly to have either a more significant impact?